Hi, I'm Ziqq. I'm an interaction designer by training. I consider myself as a social designer, humanitarian designer, but by profession, I'm a user experience designer. I think one that a lot of people would, I feel like what I've been hearing a lot as well when I first joined the design industry was this word called empathy. But I feel sometimes it comes to a point where people use it loosely, or you gotta be empathetic. I mean, if you strip it down, it's really connecting with people authentically. Like when we're doing research, especially when we're trying to uncover some of the things that, the needs that maybe of a user, right? So that we can design for that need, right? Sometimes designers come in thinking that empathy is about just showing the user that I care for you, but not really care for you. I just want to look like I care, and then so that I can get what I want. And I think that is wrong, because when we talk about empathy, then it's really being genuine as a person, that you are genuinely in this business in the first place because you really want to make an impact, that you really want to make things better. So when you go into the interview and talking to people who are you going to be designing for, your mental model is different. I'm not just here to ask you a list of questions so that I can get what I want, satisfy this whole thing that, yeah, I've spoken to the users and justify my design. It's not that. The question should just be a guide, but it's really about how you connect with the users really genuinely. Like you really have, I really want to know you. I really want to know how I can help you, and show me the way, or tell me certain things, or share with me certain stories that I can create something that is going to be meaningful for you. And I would say not just empathy, but really being genuine and authentic. So I think that's a skill that designers should have. I don't like to make enemies, and I would like to believe that I don't have a lot of enemies. Essentially, it's about taking or seeing the good in people, or taking the good stuff, right? I mean, of course, if the person that you look up to, or not say look up to, but you know that he's a damn good designer, but there's certain things that don't align with your values, or you don't like, the character wise, whatever. But there's a reason why you still see him as a good designer, right? So you take what is good, and then just maybe ignore what's not so good, I guess. I used to look up to, he's not a famous designer, but he's heavily involved in human-centered design, and his name is Don Norman. He comes from a background of like sciences or psychology, and I would say he's one of the first few people who brought in like psychology and how that influences how we design things. He talks about affordances, how certain things can influence our psyche, and how then in turns could influence the design. And I thought that's very interesting things about him.